Louisiana beer reviews, Four Loko Gold. Well, alright, for years and years people have been saying, do Four Loko, do Four Loko. And I was like, I don't want to mess with that stuff because I had tried Camo, and that was pretty bad. I couldn't finish any of the cans. Some cans I finished of other stuff and I regretted it, like the Earthquake High Gravity, which is also made by, now going back to this, made by Phusion Projects, which is the makers of Four Loko Gold. It says 310-7LX. I guess the 310th day of 2017. Alright. Premium malt beverage with artificial flavor and caramel color. It's not a 24 ounce can, it's a 23.5 ounce. La Crosse, Wisconsin and Memphis, Tennessee, and under special agreement, Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's, I don't know why they say special agreement, because I believe they're all three of them is City Brewing. City Brewing of La Crosse, Memphis, and Latrobe. Latrobe's old Rolling Rock, Latrobe Brewing, Rolling Rock facility. Memphis is the Schlitz facility, former Schlitz brewery, huge brewery, and La Crosse is the old Heilemann brewery. I visited that brewery. Didn't take a tour, but I went to the gift shop. It was nice. I don't know. Four Loko Gold. I know a guy who... Negro Modelo. I know a guy who's a bulk merchandiser for Anheuser-Busch, and he said he likes to drink it. I said, you really drink that stuff? He said, yeah, it's pretty good. Well, that's what he says. So malt liquor gets a 3 out of 100 on rate beer, but it gets, interestingly, a 45 out of 100 in the style. So in the style, it's just bad. For beer overall, it's horrendously bad. But usually I laugh off those 3 out of 100s, 0 out of 100s from rate beer. But in this case, it might be true. All right. You know, because some stuff like natural ice, you give it a 0. I mean, natural ice is not world class or anything, but it's certainly far from a 0. Well, that is gold. A burnished gold, like a San Francisco 49ers helmet type gold. Clear, I guess, yeah. No head to speak of. What are the artificial flavors? I don't know. All they said on the website is that it tastes like gold. That's all we can say. That's what, yeah. It tastes like gold. That's about all we can say. That's all they choose to say. All right. It smells like some kind of fruit punch, really. Like a Hawaiian punch, yeah. I think that's what it smells like, Hawaiian punch. I don't drink those kind of things, all right? Something along those lines. Can't really pin it down, but some kind of fruit flavored drink. But yeah, I'm thinking Hawaiian punch. Not really picking up an alcohol burn or a beer aroma, to tell you the truth. Well, let's go with the taste. I know there's video reviews. I guess I'll watch them. See what happens here. Jean-Pierre was like, on Beer Talk 2018, he was like, don't do it, don't do it. No, it was Lance. Lance the Lush was saying, don't do it, don't do it. Bad things can happen. I said, I'll try it. Probably won't finish it. Let's see. I'm not going to judge it before I try it. It's not bad, honestly. For a malt alternative, right? The flavored malt beverage, flavored malt liquor, which I'm always downgrading because personally I don't like them. I know they're very popular. I saw some college students buying some Four Loko, the Bartender series, just last night. I noticed the website for Phusion Projects and Four Loko has really stepped up. Like they've improved the website so much over the last 5 years, 6 years. Probably been 5 or 6 years since I looked at it. It used to be very basic, but it's a pretty well done site. Then there's the Phusion Projects corporate, the Chicago headquarters corporate website, which is sort of interesting. All right, first of all, the body. It's medium. It's not light body. It's medium. Maybe you could even say high medium. A little syrupy. I think it must have high fructose corn syrup in it because, yeah, I'm kind of picking up like that kind of unusually drying sensation you get from those kind of things, which you would get with a Coca-Cola also. But it's probably less unpleasant than Coca-Cola in my booklet. The carbonation is there. It's not super prickly carbonated though. You know what? On the tongue, it's very carbonated, but in the mouth and down the throat, it isn't super. It might start burping up. It's weird, with absolutely no lacing and no head whatsoever. That's strange. Now in Louisiana, it's 14%. There's a whole lot of them. They're all like 14%. In other states, it can't go above 12, and it might be different in other states even. But there's a little heat burn there now in the chest. Ooh. But I have to be honest, okay? I've done the Seagram's Escapes, and then I started doing the Seagram's Escape Spiked version, and then I did the, what was that? Smirnoff Spiked, and then I have some of that Mike's. I've done Mike's before. They're hard lemonade and stuff, and those were not really my type of thing. I've said that, but they weren't horrible, like terrible. I was expecting this to just taste horrendously bad, like it would have a bad taste, like the Camo, all those Camo beers, and the Earthquake High Gravity, and Dog Bite, and 4 Street Legal, and the Super Brewed 15 from Romania, Bucharest, and those couple of ones from Prague, Boom, what was the other one? Boom and Bam, I think. Those, initially they weren't too bad. They tasted like strong beer, and then the more you drank, it started having this weird chalky undertaste. It was really off-putting, and I couldn't finish them, especially that Super Brewed 15. But this one, you could kind of finish it. I don't know, it's too strong to finish, but it's like sweet, that same thing, that fruit punch. Like it's gold, but it tastes like the red, that Hawaiian Punch, the red version, what they call it, red berry or something. It's kind of like cherry. Yeah, like, it's kind of reminding me of that Red's Apple Ale, but the Red's Black Cherry, that version, the Red's Black Cherry, ale to the core. And this is beer. Lager beer to the core. It's beer based. Water, barley malt. Does it have hops? If it does, it would be hop extract. And it probably does, because if it didn't, now I'm about halfway through the can, so I'll put some tissue in there, like some paper towel in there to block off so it doesn't lose all its alcohol charge. That'll work for a few hours. 14% premium. Artificial flavor, whatever those are. Caramel color. Well, that's not that unusual for beers to have caramel color, and in liquor, like whiskey, they'll add that, make it look darker. Oh man, it's really getting cloudy. Yeah, so but the Red's Wicked, right? Black Cherry is 8%. This is 14. I would not recommend buying this because of that. The flavors, if you like flavored beers, and I don't really, but if you like them, it's probably, for beer overall, it's almost like you can't rate it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't give it a score for beer overall because it's just so non-beer-ish. Although it does have a beer underbody, that is true. I guess it's a B plus in that area. It's like good for what it is. But yeah, you say, I know you're gonna say, but I don't like what it is. Right, I don't, honestly, but I'm not grading it according to that. I'm grading it for what it is. It seems like they've improved their quality control over the years, and back when I was trying their stuff, it was way early in their game, like 2010, 2011. So, it has appeal. I just wouldn't recommend it. But not because of the taste, not because of the body, not because of the finish. The finish is, kind of sweet, but it's got that odd, at the same time, that odd high fructose corn syrup, which I think must be what they're using. Unusual, I keep saying unusual, but it is dryness, which I don't like. But I wouldn't recommend it because of the ABV. 14%, I think it's just too high. I don't think young people should fool with this. You say, but I'm 21. I don't care if you're 21, 31, 41, 51, 61. Just don't mess with it. Now, if you had 5 people and you wanted to split the bottle amongst 5 people, yeah, now that wouldn't be so bad. I don't know how you could drink a bunch of this and get wasted, though, because it would be so sickening because of the sugar content, you know, the sweetness. It just, ugh. I think it would make you really ill. But, yeah, so I got to retract a lot of what I was saying over the years, although I may have been more accurate early on when they didn't have their quality maybe under control. But now, hey, you know what? It's just like all those other ones I named, those Seagram's Escapes and the Smirnoff and all. It's right in that same ballpark. It's just that 14.0 that got me really nervous and, you know, scared. Also, there's an underlying, yeah, it's like but it's underneath the taste. Like a Levi Garrett chewing tobacco type sensation. It's a little more complex than I really believed it would be. I mean, I'm kind of flabbergasted about this item. I mean, I am. I thought I'm gonna dog it with no mercy and just go after it with no kind of, you know, no kind of self-control. Just go after it with full bore. But I can't do that, honestly. So, hey, sometimes you get surprised when you give stuff a chance, and I finally gave it a chance. So now you say, no, don't. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that will happen. I'm saying that I'm a little thrown off. All right, so Les Bon Ton Roulé really, like literally, kind of a good product. I don't know. I gotta call them as I see them. And y'all come on down to today. Kind of warm but humid, southeastern Louisiana.